Uh, Good morning, YouTube. It's Friday, 23rd, 2016. Listen, I want to make this video. I, this is gonna be a sad one, and I don't know that I'm gonna put very much time in this. But I just experienced the worst black person I've ever experienced on YouTube. I cannot believe what I just heard. All right, I, uh, I guess I'm making a practice out of just attacking other people who own this thing. But this dude, Tommy Sotomayor, this piece of shit. All right, all right. So maybe a month ago, there was he got in a car accident with this black woman, and he was going off on her because she hit his car, or whatever. I watched about a few seconds of that. I couldn't watch it. I just thought they were in their feelings. They were mad, whatever. And then since then, from time to time, people will say, even in my comments, they'll say you should comment on Tommy Sotomayor, and I said I don't want to hear that shit because I already kind of knew what time it was. Some self-hating black person is just on here to attack black women and black womanhood. So I don't like being depressed as a rule. So some things it would just set me off on a bad day. So I didn't even investigate him. Now I'll be honest with you. If I'm gonna go off on this dude, the normal thing to do, or the wise thing to do, would be to go and to his YouTube channel and look at a bunch of his videos. It wouldn't take very long for me to get enough ammunition to terrorize this asshole for the rest of my life. It wouldn't take but a few minutes. I know that. But I tried to go on that thing, and I couldn't even look at that stuff. It is so disgusting. I don't know how this man is able to have, and I wrote the number down, 225,000 subscribers. And I'm wondering who in the hell could this dude's audience be? Probably a lot of them blank kind of pages. People just put a letter up, or white people. They just love to hear him talk that way. But it just boggles the mind. So I'm having a problem with these glasses for some reason. Maybe he put it. Maybe he's a voodoo king or something. Put a hex on me. I think maybe he's allergies. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna talk for a few seconds about this dude. I don't know much about him because I refuse to look at any of those videos he did. But one just came across my feed for some reason, where he was saying, "Let me." Okay, I did save that part. So here's what put me on here to talk about this, and this is just I'll play a couple seconds of this. Come on, Eagle. In my opinion, this is Tommy Sotomayor. I guess this thing was recorded in February, end of February, a few months ago. The worst people on planet Earth. They're the worst people on planet Earth. I don't care who's racist against them. I'm going to say this. I understand why people are racist against black people. Black people ruin your neighborhoods. Black people ruin your jobs. Anytime you have a large number of black people around, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have an issue. And I've experienced that problem and that issue. And I've lived for 40 years now. And for 40 years of my life, I've had nothing but problems. I don't know how you made it 40 years, frankly. Anyway, so my computer is rejecting playing this shit. That's why it gets so jittery, jumping around. But anyway, you guys have seen the video. I guess a lot of you people have seen that video because he's got 200,000 people looking at it. This dude. So I got to try to get some reference here without actually going to his site. I'm going to turn that down. I don't even want to look at him. Okay, so what was I saying? There was a video about he had the car accident with the black girl, and he was saying all these horrible things to her, and this was straight from the heart. So we were saying this on like a dash cam, or he was holding the phone up while they were arguing, and you could see the contempt he had for black people and for black womanhood. And so after I saw that, I said, well, that's somebody that I would never look at again. For some reason, it showed up on my thing today, so I want to talk for a minute about this dude. Okay, so I think I've expressed before that I'm not a person who is opposed to interracial dating. People like whoever want to like. You're free. As long as she like you and you like him, I wouldn't give a damn what color you was. Really, it's your business. And then, of course, all people who are pro black everything are or will criticize you, be saying that you are a self hating person because you like another race, and I don't believe that. I think it's strictly that's straight bullshit. You can like I can like Chinese art. That don't mean I got to be Chinese. I hate being black or I hate African art. It's just something that I like. Anyway, I'm not going to get all involved in that. People like whoever they want to like. That's not the issue. His issue, obviously, he likes white women, but that is not the issue with him. That's not what makes him self hating black person. He's a self hating black person because he's a self hating black person. I don't think people understand what self hate is. Now he goes on here and I don't know if he got 300, 400, 500 videos about how much he hates black people. Now what is he? He's a black people. So that would make him, he hates black people and he is a black people. That would make him a self-hating black people. I only experienced this one time in all of the 58 years I've been on the earth. I mean, people, I've only encountered real racist situations in my personal life. Of course, we have the news and we know I know what's going on in the world. But it directly towards me, maybe 5 times in my whole life I've been called a nigger by some other race. But I've only experienced this kind of mental illness once in my life. So back in Los Angeles a few years ago, I was dope fiend. I was a new dope fiend. So that would be damn near 30 years ago, I guess. Let's see, 15 plus 27 years ago. Anyway, so I knew these guys. A lot of times, the drug addicts, you get to know each other in jail, right? So I was in jail, and there was this big dealer that was there, and we kind of got to know him. Everybody wants to get to know the dealers in there. So when you get out on the street, you know him. So you got to in. So I was kind of buddying up to this dude, and so we became kind of friends, jailhouse friends. So when we got to the street, he had his big sacks or whatever. He's about to call him. Well, I guess it wouldn't be the right word. Shouldn't say baller, but he was somebody had a lot of dope. So I called him. He told me, okay, meet me over at such and such house. And it was this black dude that lives in West Hollywood in Los Angeles, right? So I go over there, I'm kind of fresh. I haven't torn myself down yet, kind of thing. I'm in a good mood. So it's the black guy's apartment. And the black dude is sitting up there dressed in all white. So I said, oh man, you're really doing it in that outfit, right? That African American turned around to me and said, oh, what are you talking to me for? I don't talk to y'all. I don't talk to y'all. You talk to them. You talk to him. Go on out of my house. Lord, I thought that was the saddest goddamn thing I had ever encountered in my motherfucking life. That man was so opposed. I might as well have been raided coming to his house because I was black. Ain't that a bitch? This is what this dude is. This is the personification of self-hatred. This dude needs to be studied. Tommy Sotomayor. That's even his real name. I don't know what his mother did to him. Some black woman has done something horrible to that child. He is mentally ill. And I don't know why these brothers have not done something horrible to him, because I guess he stays off in some guy's house somewhere where nobody knows where he's at and just spills out all this hatred. I mean, just to talk about the black woman, about her, she being fat, she got weave, she got all this, just anything he can think of that's negative about black. I got all this in one video. How he's able to survive this thing called life, I don't know. I don't know who he thinks. I mean, who is his audience? I mean, if he's talking to racist whites, he is the same thing that he said. I should research this and shit and get into it, but I'm not gonna let this drag me down. Okay, where was I at? I'm jumping around. Okay, back what that story was. When that man did that to me, that dude in the white suit, the clown in the white suit, and he said, and then other dude whispered to some other guy who was there, whispered to me, "Oh, he don't like black people." God, you could have laid me out, right? I don't think I even bought any drugs. I came there, I was getting free dope, and I didn't even want it. All I want to do was get the fuck out of that dude's presence before I attacked him. I mean, that was just the sickest, this most disgusting thing I'd ever seen. And I've seen a lot of just sickening, disgusting shit. Same thing with this Tommy Sotomayor. This freak. So this video I just showed you this clip of, he was talking about he's not going to address any more black YouTubers. Apparently they're constantly getting his sites taken down, which they should. Now the name was supposed to be Tommy Sotomayor. Now he didn't change the name, I guess, to Mr. Madness Sotomayor because they've shut his ass down. This is the worst kind of hate speech. Either that woman, maybe his mama locked him in closets and beat him and pissed on him, or something has happened that's very tragic in that man's life. But I just wanted us to be clear about something. Because a person dates outside their race or whatever, like somebody outside their race, or maybe they're like a whole lot of different kind of people, or they just like a variety of people, that's not safe. That's not self-hatred. This dude right here is self-hatred because he actually goes out of his way to say how much he despises the black race. But he doesn't understand, if a racist is on the street and they decide to just shoot some black dude, they shoot his ass because he's black. It don't make no difference what's in your mind. It don't make no difference what you think or how you feel or nothing else. You are still, and it's hard to talk like this, you're still the N-word. Now, he has all the respect in the world for white people. If he dresses up anybody white, he always says white people. When he dresses us, it's got to be either the N-word, hoes, or I mean, he has no qualms at all about calling us all these N-word, 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 hoe, bitch, and it's just absolutely disgusting. So look here. Uh, I don't know how much I can say about my disdain about a person like that. That is one self-loathing person. I feel for, if he said he has a daughter, and if she is black, I ain't seen the child, but he doesn't have any problem talking about her all online for these conversations of his. If she is a black little girl, then he is abusing her because he hates black women. He hates black women. So when he gets mad, he's gonna beat her just like she's a black woman because that's what she is, or the black party in her. That person needs to be taken down out of social media. I don't know what damn talent it is. And the white people, how could the white people be checking for him? He's still in. It's so hard to not say that word when you're dealing with somebody like this. He's still what they hate, no matter how he seems to feel about it. But this thing is disgusting that a person will be on here, on YouTube, and have that many followers. I just think it's absolutely disgusting. I'm disgusted by him, but I'm more disgusted by these two, 225,000 subscribers he has. Oh, it just angers me and saddens me. It makes me want to throw up. Really. Disgusting human being. So I won't be able to give him a thorough reading because I refuse to listen to that shit. I think it's so far. It is so. It's almost like watching somebody burning cats. It's so disgusting. What this individual is. He said he's not addressing black YouTubers anymore who all seem to hate him. Man, you lucky to be alive. I guess you're probably over in Arizona someday where you wear a cowboy hat like you. Yeah, I'm white. Wrong deal. And you black you're a dark skinned African American. So they ain't gonna say, they're not gonna pull you over and says, "Oh, are you a dark skinned African American white man?" Bitch, please, you're still the exact same thing I am, and all the rest of us are, to that type of person, and you seem to be playing to that type of person. The only people going to be interested in something like that would maybe be racist white college kids or something like that. I don't think even a mature racist is going to just see you as another monkey. So it'd have to be somebody who can find some humor in that. So it'd have to be some, I guess, young frat boys or some shit like that. Maybe they might turn that on loud and play it at parties and stuff like that. Listen, look at this coon making fun of his own people. You are pitiful. You're a disgusting human being. I don't know how the hell you. The one video I tried to look at two videos, but I'm telling you the honest truth. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I found that person so repulsive. I couldn't even entertain him long enough to get enough information to read him. So my prayer for you is the very worst of fortune, Mr. Sotomayor, if that's even a real name. I pray for your child. And I got to pray for real. 'Cause I don't believe in just lying and say, oh, I pray for you. I got to pray for her for real. Because if she's in the house being raised by somebody like you hate her. You hate your mother. You hate your grandmother. You hate all your sisters. You got one fucked up family. It's got to be. How can it not be? For you to hate, and then you hate us. You hate black men. But guess what? You are black men. So everything you say you hate about us, that is you. And you keep talking about how you sound white. You don't sound white. Nigga, you okay, this ain't gonna last but a minute because you're gonna get me in here hollering and screaming N words and all that kind of shit. But you don't sound white, dude. You sound like a self-loathing coon, which is what you are. You're a disgusting person. I wish you the very worst of luck. I would hope that they would find some kind of way to get you out of social media completely because you're harmful. You're harmful. I imagine people who have lowering forms of your mental illness probably look at you. They probably when they're beating their wife and beating their girl children because they hate black womanhood as well. So you're dangerous because you're fanning those flames. I would hope that your daughter would get out of the house as soon as possible. Don't be mistaken. He hates you. Whenever he flares up for something you've done, he's going to call you the N word because he hates black women. Hates his mother. Hates his grandmother. Hates all his nieces. Sad, sad case. Mr. What's his name? Mr. Madness Sotomayor. Everything is not a joke, brother. I'll take that back. Not my brother. You ain't shit to me, Negro. And I hope at some point that somebody does catch you and let you feel the full rage of what you stir.